What fool thing is Johnny doing now? Well, he's writing yet another Lee Hacklin mystery. This one is called Big Maniac on Campus. Here we go, Chapter 3. The story continues. Good morning, I'm Lee. Principal Lewis Kane's octogenarian receptionist, according to her name tag, was Daisy Duck. Shot out her spotted hand at me like a Gestapo agent. Can't you see I'm on the phone? I cleared my throat and started to sing. I can see clearly now the rain is gone. Kane's office door opened, and the clone of Gordon Jump from WKRP in Cincinnati emerged. I can see all obstacles in my way. He had a British accent, and he could carry a tune. We sang together. Can't see the dark clouds that made me blind. He clapped his hands together and exclaimed, I love Johnny Nash. Well, he speaks very highly of you. I'm Lee Hacklin. We shook hands. Yes, we spoke yesterday. What a dreadful business this is. The governor is considering a complete shutdown of the school. Daisy screamed. Her upper denture fell out, struck a glass ashtray, and broke into two pieces. He put his hand on her head. Kane said, Blimey, I do beg your forgiveness, Daisy. When he lifted his hand, her red wig went along with the ride. It was attached to his wedding band. The wig was alive with lice. Kane freaked. The bugs ran up his arm, and he flicked them off. He jerked off, no pun intended, the wig, dropped it into a plastic bag lined a garbage can, pulled out the bag, and tied it together. I'll buy you a new wig later today, Daisy, and I'll spring for your next trip to the dentist. Are they really go close to school? Not if I can help it. Hold my calls for a little while, won't you, dear? Yef, Miffy. Kane's office. Kane's office was refreshingly devoid of status anxious, look at what I did, and look at who I know adornments. Above his desk was an American flag and the Union Jack. He offered me a cup of Earl Grey tea, and I graciously accepted. We sat. Blimey, 3 murders in 1 year. That's unprecedented, even for an American high school. I'd like to start with Dylan. Who's his best friend? Quinn McKay. His voice quavered a little, something I filed away for future reference. Voices often tell stories without uttering a single word. Truthful stories. Natalie Harris, too. She was his girlfriend. Huh. Susan hadn't mentioned that. There was a framed photo of him and a boy of around 14. That's my son, Bryce. He's a senior here. Was he friends with either of the victims? Bryce? Oh, I don't know. I don't mean to apologize for him. I'm so proud of him. But he's different. He's 17 and he's still reading comic books. I'm no fuddy-duddy, but that concerns me. He only has one friend, a fellow nerd named Tom Travers. I'd like to speak with both of them. Certainly, although they've already been interviewed by NYPD. If New York City's a circus, then cops are jugglers, and private eyes are tightrope walkers. It's a solo act. Kane lit a pipe and said, Well, in England, I can safely say that most crimes are drug-related. I don't think it's any different here in America. Maybe worse. I hate to say this, but I've never met the real-life version of Archie Andrews. Dylan came close, but there's often a variance between how we see one another and how we really are, especially at night. The hand holding his pipe was shaking. It's a first draft. Thanks for watching. And don't forget, God loves you. Happy Sunday. Cheers.